Deep in the heart of a green, whispery forest, something strange had happened overnight. The birds weren't singing. The bees weren't buzzing. Even the wind seemed too shy to rustle the trees. The forest had gone completely silent. Milo the mole popped his head out of the ground and blinked. Where's all the noise? He wondered. Nearby, Bella the bluebird opened her beak to sing, but no sound came out. "Oh no," she squeaked silently. "My song is gone." The animals gathered in a worried circle. Bella the bluebird, Milo the mole, Tilly the tiger cub, and Grumble the sleepy old bear. "Someone has stolen the sounds," said Tilly, twitching her fuzzy tail. "We need to get them back." Grumble yawned. "Who would do such a thing?" Then a tiny glittering squirrel named Nimbus fluttered down from a cloud above. "It was the Whisper Witch," he whispered. "She lives at the edge of the forest. She collects quiet for her collection." The animals gasped. Quietly, of course. "We'll get our sound back," said Bella, flapping her wings. "Even if we have to tiptoe all the way there." So off they went. Milo dug tunnels, Tilly padded silently, Bella flew above, and Grumble... Well, Grumble tried his best not to snore. When they reached the Whisper Witch's cave, it was filled with jars of hush. One holding a baby's giggle, another with a cat's purr, and a big one labelled Forest Sounds. The witch was sleeping in her chair made of spiderwebs. "Quick," said Nimbus. "Break the jar." Tilly leapt up, and crack, the sound jar shattered. Suddenly, birds chirped, bees buzzed, the wind whooshed, Grumble sneezed. The Whisper Witch blinked awake and smiled, not angry at all. "I just wanted to remember what peace felt like," she said softly. "But you're right, sounds belong where they're loved." She gave them a parting gift, a tiny bell that, when rung, would bring 5 seconds of total quiet, just in case they ever needed a peaceful moment again. And with that, the forest sang once more.